20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Come on,
from the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check. Topper. Hit it.
From the gun, Knight. Man open, it's Goodwin. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Ready. 15, Ronnie. 59. Recon, 132 fighter.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Hey.
52's the Mike. Hey, orbit.
52's the Mike. Hey, me and you all day.
Off play action. Knight. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ready? 18 Gator.
I'm here all day. Hey, switch gears.
Blue draw Porker. Hey, Foxtrot. Now.
Throwing on first down. Knight. Dorsett's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 60 or. Hey, Zoo.
All day, every day. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Knight. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
57 colors.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Shift.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Corey Legion.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
30 base.
First down.
Hey, pick your game.
Greystone, travel.
On 1st down, Knight. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Houston.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Miller. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6-6, pull it high.
Off the bootleg. Knight. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jeremiah Tauchu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Off the play fake. Knight on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full side.
Draw play. This is Miller. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Miller running right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Off play action. Knight steps away. Touchdown, Texans. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.